Yeah.
Hey cuties, for today's dish we'll be going over to Nigeria where we're making some okra and stew. This cost me £11.60 to make with roughly a 2-hour cook time. The ingredients will be listed below. If this doesn't tickle your fancy, please click off now. I've already cleaned and cut my meat and now we're going to go in with our onions and pepper and some raja garlic. Next we're going to go in with some jumbo. 2 spoons would be alright. Parsley. Black pepper, 1 Maggi, a bit of soya seasoning because it's not a crime. Stir and allow to simmer for roughly 15 minutes. After 15 to 20 minutes, you're going to add some water to the pot and allow it to cook for another 15 to 20 minutes. Moving on to the stew, we're going to blend some sweet peppers and onions. I'm going to chop up my sweet peppers and my onions and pop them into the blender. And then we're going to add some peeled plum tomatoes into the mix. Add your water and blend away. We're going to go to our meat, which should be cooked by now. We're going to take that out in order to start cooking the stew. Make sure you keep the stock. We're going to add our palm oil. Once the oil heats up, proceed to add your meat. Now we're going to fry this for about 10 to 15 minutes and then once that's done, you just take it out. Right, with the same oil, you're going to add your blended mixture. And proceed to season to taste. I did the usual. Garlic, jumbo, parsley, black pepper. Oh yes, and some Maggi. Right, let's move on to the okra. I've already cleaned and chopped the top bit of the okra. Now I'm just going to finally cut them into pieces. With my food processor, I'm going to blend the okra for roughly 10 seconds. You don't want it to be absolutely smooth. You still want to have some bits in it. Sorry guys, I have to shake this profusely before I get it how I want. Right, so you're going to put the okra in boiling water where you're going to stir for about 15 to 20 minutes so that it's cooked well. It should look like this in the end. Now going back to the stew, which should have been cooking for roughly half an hour, we're just going to continue stirring and allow the stew to cook for maybe another half an hour so that it's thoroughly cooked. Once your stew has been fried well, proceed to add your meat to the pot. Mix well and add your meat stock and allow the stew to cook for roughly 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, your okra and stew should be ready and can be served with amala or pounded yam. Bon appetit.
Oh boys, kamikaze or the control level. Yahoo's a